Hey, good morning, and it's time to paint today. This is the painting location that I'm going to be at all weekend. Well, Friday and Saturday. And it's called High Rock Castle. It's in Monroe, Washington. And they're not kidding when they say castle. It's legitimately about as castle-y as it gets. So I wanted to show you where I get to hang out with my dragon friend over there and work on a mural painting. It's not a regular mural, it's a ceiling mural. I'm actually working in the King's Suite bathroom in a dome ceiling that is above the tub. And it's quite pretty in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and head inside and I'll show you the space that I'm gonna be in. So I'm at my place to paint a mural this weekend. I'm up at High Rock Castle in Monroe, Washington, and it's owned by some friends of mine who are setting it up to stay here and have people stay, and it's like an Airbnb or a VRBO, I think, kind of thing. But I am in the tub area. Way down there, there's a tub. And up here is going to be like a celestial dome. So you can kind of see what's going on up here. There's a little octagonal dome-like thing happening here. And they've painted the ceiling this pretty blue color that matches the tub down there. I swear the tub is bigger than it looks. And I'm going to be painting this, it's got paint on it already, this starburst design up here, and it's gonna be pretty cool. So I'm gonna see if I can't set this up to be in a position where it can see what I'm painting. Alright, so I've got this string here and I'm gonna set it up to do some guidelines, because there's a bunch of black lines in the design that I can use to figure out where everything else is going to go. Okay, it is starting to get hot in the dome. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I mean, here it is, just middle of March, but this is the highest place, so heat's going to come up here right against the sun. Putting yellow dividing lines in between all of the black lines, because the next thing I'm doing is these little swirls that come off of the center, and having the yellow lines gives me a good point to get this swirl to attach to. That's one of the things that I'm dealing with to make this all symmetrical, is making sure that all of my attachment points hit at the same spots all the way around. So getting these yellow lines in between the black ones. Okay, I've started working on the starburst swirls. I've measured out my first one, and I've got little dots that I've placed all the way around to get the rest of them to the same distance. And I figured out where they hit on the yellow and black lines. So they start at a yellow line, and they cross. They leave the yellow line here. They cross the black line here. They get almost all the way to the yellow, and then end at about halfway between them. So I'm going to do a ton of these, and that will show me where everything else goes. Okay, so back up here, the next step is to do the brown outline around the white, swish, and that kind of keeps swishing around, and all of that will have yellow little lines kind of outlining it. But starting now with the brown, which is much more liquidy, which is great, and that goes around the white. Okay, check my map here. Yeah, that does go over the yellow line just a tiny bit. And it sweeps down here, cuts over the black line, and then just barely back to it again. So that's the swish right there. And we get that on both sides. This is going to help sharpen up that white line real nicely too, and give me a nice clean spot to paint the metallic gold in. Okay, so I'm back at it. My phone was pretty dead, so I had to let it charge up for a while and had to keep going while it was happening. So a bunch of stuff has happened, but now I'm getting into outlines of things, and like getting into like some really little detail stuff. So I wanted to get that back on the camera so we can see how this is going to work. Mixed up a little yellow and white, and hopefully I can make this nice and smooth. Okay, so this is, I believe, the end of this project. I'm going to pan around here and see what we see. This is the whole ceiling. Gotta do the sounds. So, it's all one big dome. It's probably about, let's say, 7 or 8 feet wide. And maybe 4 feet from the base. And it was a great project. This was lots of fun. I'm waiting now for the owners to come and take a look and sign off on it, and that will do it for my weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and you know, the whole YouTube thing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next project. Bye.